Hey there, it's me the Yellow Dude and I'm back with another video. A few days ago, I joined icojam by icojam, who is a very good game dev YouTuber. The theme for this jam was 3, 2, 1, which was quite interesting as well as quite open. The theme was announced at evening in my time, so I sat down and started brainstorming some ideas. I created a mind map with all the possible ideas and then ended up with this idea. After the idea was done, I started setting up Godot project. I decided to use Godot 4 for this jam cause I haven't really tried it yet and I wanted to make a game with it. I created the player scene and all the necessary project setup, then I created a basic top-down player controller. After basic movement was done, I made player shooting. It was pretty simple and easy to do. I started day 2 with creating the main mechanic of the game, which was player losing health in 3 seconds. Then I started working on the enemy AI. It was pretty basic, just the enemy following player's position. After that, I worked on the enemy spawner script. I displayed a warning sign before spawning enemies so that the player can know when the enemy is spawning and they can dodge them easily. After that, I made the player bullet kill enemies and also giving a health boost to the player. There wasn't any score system in the game yet. That means there was no way the player can track their kills or score. So I made a score system. The game mechanics were done, but the game was looking pretty boring, so it was time to create some game assets. I got a color palette from Lost Pack and then created the player sprite, gun and enemy. Enemy took quite a long time cause I tried a lot of shapes for enemy and I ended up using this square but rotated. I don't know what that shape is called. After creating the assets, I replaced them with the default Godot icon and the game was looking much better. Well, this is how the game was looking exactly. Then the last thing I did, which was a huge one, was to add a VHS/CRT shader effect in the game. At this point, the gameplay was fast, fun and engaging, and that's exactly what I wanted. On the start of day 3, when I was starting to work, I noticed that the bullets weren't exactly spawning towards the mouse position, so I got on fixing that. With that fixed, I added camera shake to the game, which was triggered when the player's bullet hit the enemy. Then I made a game starter thingy. The game was starting as soon as it was loaded, so with game starter, I made just the player and the game starter spawn at the beginning, and when we shoot the game starter, the game starts. Then I made this sick music for the game. I mean, it's not that bad, right? After making music, only 52 minutes were remaining and I had a basic web build setup beforehand. But the post-processing wasn't working in the web build. The game was playable and in jams, WebGL is a must-have build because people don't really like to download exe files. So I kept the WebGL and for someone who wants to download exe file, I added that as well. And the game was finally submitted to the jam. I joined icojam for the first time and it was quite fun making the game for it. So that's it for this video. If you want to watch me making a same game in different game engine, click on this video. I'll see you later. Bye bye.